welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Just going to do my usual checks, make sure I am live. Yes, these are recorded live if you didn't already know. Well, most times they're live these days. And we'll get straight into it. And the thing is now, I've changed my YouTube channel name and I seem to have gotten lost in the algorithm. Hope you're up. Great singing there, Tony boy. Yes, we are live. No swearing. You know the drill. I know all your mums. I know them all. I know all your mums really well. And I will be telling her if you're using bad language. There's my hand. Wouldn't be a Tony video if you didn't see a close-up of my hand going for the camera like that. Right then. What are we going to talk about today? Right. I did say I've had... What a week. What a week. Time to pray for Tony. Hashtag pray for your boy Tony. This is probably the best I've felt since Wednesday. So I got knocked off my motorbike again. It's not safe out there, guys, if you've got a motorbike. So I will tell you briefly what happened. I was on my way home from work, 2 streets away from where I live, thank God. So I was, turns out it was a Deliveroo driver, knocked me off my bike. So the short version is I was riding behind and there was a car in front, there's a car behind, and the car in front stopped. So obviously I stopped and the car behind stopped, and then he put his indicators on as if he was turning left, but there was nowhere for him to go. So I thought, oh, maybe he's stopping. So I literally, as I thought, oh, maybe he's stopping, the idiot reversed into me, went in reverse, just rammed straight into me. He rammed into me so hard, it knocked me. I'm a big guy, right? It completely knocked me off my motorbike. I landed on my back. Lucky I had because I was on the way home from work. So I had my gym equipment. I work in a gym. So I had the gym equipment, like towel and stuff, in my bag, and I padded my spine, I suppose. So I've had a shit week. And in work as well, I won't go into too much, but someone thinks it's acceptable to throw my sandwiches in the bin. Really annoying. So, I won't go into that. I've had a shit week. Absolute Shizer Manelli week, okay? I've had a titful. So, I've been, obviously, that happened on Wednesday, coming off the bike. So, I haven't been to work Thursday or Friday. I fully intend to go tomorrow, though, okay? I went to hospital Thursday. Strange advice in the hospital. They said, don't rest. No rest. I said, I got a neck injury and my neck is all sore. Like all the muscles in the neck there. No, you got to go to work. And as I left, I thought, well, I can't. I got a replacement motorbike as well, which is great. The service I've had so far through the insurance has been great. And the other guy, obviously, he's insured, like I said earlier on. But yeah, it's like, she wasn't a doctor though, so it was a nurse, and she basically said, yeah, carry on as normal. But then when I came out of there, I thought, well, I can't ride my motorbike because it still hurts now, right? But part of like riding a motorbike, and hence I just got knocked off my motorbike, so I'm a little bit nervous on my bike. But to know to do what they call a lifesaver check. So you're riding along, if I'm changing lanes or something, or making a turn, I rely on my mirror, but there's a lot of blind spots in motorbike, so you turn your head to look. Thursday and Friday, if someone said you'll have £1 million if you can go to work Thursday, Friday safely, I couldn't have gone, because I would have been dangerous to myself and to other road users, do you know what I mean? Because I couldn't manoeuvre properly on the motorbike, and it's a new bike. I'm not familiar with the bike, so yeah, I decided to take 2 days off work, you know, so hopefully, like I said, I'll be fit. I'm planning, fully intend to go in to work tomorrow, okay? Anyway, that's that little ramble out of the way. But yeah, thanks for everyone that sent well wishes, okay? Much appreciated, okay? So, what have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? Right. I've got my notes here, okay? I've got a pile of games, and I played more. So I'll do my digital games first, okay? So, I played Serious Sam 4 on the PlayStation 5. I think it came out on the PlayStation 4 as well. It's been on my watch list for ages, and then I noticed they went on sale to £6.99. I think it's normally £34.99. And after playing it, I put 6-7 hours into it. I haven't finished it. I had a great time with it. It's a typical Serious Sam game, okay? It's what you'd expect. Very good looking games. The best, because it's the newest, it's the best Serious Sam games I've ever looked. I don't know if it's my favourite. I really did enjoy the first two Serious Sam games on the Xbox. But like, it got a bit annoying towards the end where I was... The levels, it's too big. I don't know why, for their own good though. It's like you got to do a side mission, and then you got to walk like a kilometre kind of thing in the game, obviously, to do this side quest. But the levels are, it's not an open world game. It's almost like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Passerman 90, Tony, hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, doing alright. Recovering from my accident. But yeah, this is the best I've felt all week, you know. Yeah, so the reason I stopped playing it, or the other good thing I liked about it, is there's overkill. When you think of Serious Sam, it's famous for overkill, isn't it? And the first level, the first bit of gameplay, it's like you're in a full-on battle with like 1,000 enemies. This side is hundreds of enemies on your side, kind of thing. But it doesn't last for very long. It's almost like a cutscene. But yeah, the reason I stopped playing it was the bosses are really good fun, okay? But there was this particular boss where it doesn't really explain what you got to do very well, or how to do it. I know that's part of it, isn't it, figuring it out. But it was like I was slowly chipping away at the boss's, this massive boss, their health. And then they were regenerating it, but it wasn't, it was like completely regenerating it kind of thing. And I've had my money's worth. I got to be honest, $6.99 is a fair price, but $34.99, I'd be very disappointed if I paid the full retail price. So yeah, my recommendation is wait for it to come on sale like I did, okay? What else have I played digital? Oh, I had a really good time playing this. King of Fighters 98, the final edition version. I've only got it on digital. Yes, I own it. It's actually running on my arcade cab in the background. I love King of Fighters 98. I love 2002 is my favourite. No, King of Fighters 13 is my favourite. But if we're talking about the retro games, 2002 is my favourite. Probably is 98 is probably my second favourite. But I was like, it was the most fun I've ever had playing that game. And I was going to start live streaming it. And I actually beat the final boss as well. I went as, who did I go as? Obviously I went as King. I went as King, Joe Higashi, and for a change, and she's really good actually in King of Fighters 98, I went as Yuri. The only thing I couldn't figure out how to select your order. I always struggle with that bit on that game. But I didn't mind, do you know what I mean? I was, it says select your order. It was like light punch, medium punch. I was kept messing it up or something, but I did the final boss. Yeah, I did really well in that. But King is fantastic in that game, as usual. And last night, okay, I know this isn't in order, but this is digital games. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Free game, okay, on the PlayStation Store. Destiny 2. Now, I played Destiny 2 an absolute ton when it first came out. I bought it, paid full retail price for it. And it's free, and I was aware it was free, but I think a new DLC, there's loads of DLCs been added to it over the years, and it's still going. There was loads of people playing it when I was online last night. so I started a brand new campaign, basically. And yeah, so far, I'm like, what's the catch? Because you don't get a lot this day and age for free, do you? So I'm not sure what is the catch. Why is that game free? And the other thing I couldn't really figure out, I couldn't see that I was getting XP. He was saying how much XP I was getting, but I couldn't see the bar wasn't hardly moving, as if I haven't had any XP. Is that because, if anyone knows, is that because I'm playing the free version? I don't know. And it's so different. They've added loads of stuff. Like, there's a really good, and it's really good. It's a 5-minute short story to bring you up to speed and stuff like that. Because, of course, I haven't played it for... When was I playing it? 2016? Is it that? Has it been that long? I don't... Maybe it has. Maybe it's been longer. But yeah, it's good to see a game still going after this length of time. I know, like, the fighting games, it's nice to see, like Street Fighter 6, that game will be still going. Tekken 8, that game will be still going in so many years' time till the new one comes out. But yeah, it's nice to see other games. The community is strong with Destiny. So yeah, guys, check it out. It's free, do you know what I mean? So I know some of the DLCs and stuff like that costs quite a bit of money. And like I said, one's just dropped or a trailer's just come out or something like that. Of course, you got to pay, and it looks like, at a glance, when I was looking last night, some DLCs were like £15, some were up to like £40 plus. So obviously, they want you to have so much fun. Maybe that's the catch. They want you to enjoy it so much that they really win. I mean, if you want to play, if you like that bit, because more gameplay over here, kind of thing. So that'll cost you. But yeah, I really am enjoying Destiny 2. I only played for an hour or so last night. When I finished my game, I had like an hour to kill. Right, so on to my physical games. What have I been playing? So, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Absolute in love with this game, okay? So if you didn't know, I'm leveling up to be my favourite character in the game in the Rising version, okay? Yes, I know this is versus, but I haven't got a physical copy of Rising. So 2B is now level 149. So the plan is to get it up to level 500. I'm taking my time, but this week, I've always bothered me how to unlock. There's a piece of artwork per character. When you complete arcade mode with a certain character, you unlock artwork for that character. But there's 2 pieces of artwork to unlock. And when you scroll over the other piece, so I've done arcade mode with every single character in the game. Okay, I've done arcade mode. I've done arcade mode 4 times with every single character in the game. Okay, I love this game. But yeah, I was like, how it says you gotta get the true ending or something. I was like, well, how do you get the true ending? Well, I figured it out. So what you've got to do, the other thing I noticed as well actually was the end of every fight, sometimes there's like 6 shaded out medallions, and when it says your score and how much XP and stuff you earn for the fight. Sometimes they're shaded out, and sometimes I get like the medallion like comes more colourful. I thought, well, what am I doing? So I figured out, right, if you finish the match performing a special move, then you get that medallion. So you got to do every single round. So 6 rounds in a row, you've got to finish the opponent with a special move. It's a lot harder than it sounds, okay? Because sometimes you pull off the move, and the character, you're either out of range or the character blocks it, so you don't get the medallion. So I did it 2 times. It took me, right. So I did it on the second time, right, and basically it unlocks 2 different bosses in the game. First time, I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of just chilling out, watching YouTube. And oh wow, this is interesting. Beat the first sub boss, but when I got to the main boss, he absolutely annihilated me. So I thought, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. I put hours into this game, okay? And it's almost like finding Easter eggs. So I thought, I'll try again. No pressure. Very next go, I did it again. So I managed to get all 6 with a special move. I thought, I'm on fire here. beat the sub-boss, and I've always got YouTube on in the background when I'm playing this game. So I turned that off, okay? Put the volume up on my TV, did the old gamer lean forward, okay? And I got it perfect against the final boss, okay? And yes, you unlock some extra artwork, and it was so satisfying to do it, you know? I absolutely love this game, guys. Contender Game of the Year. Then, right, so yeah, I was kind of... 2 games to show you. I played before. Then I got a bit of backlog that I've gone through. And then 1 outstanding game which I played before as well, okay? So, I got really back into the First Division. I picked this up 2 weeks ago. Last time we went game hunting, it cost me, I think, £2. I was a bit concerned where does the... Does it work? Because you've got to be online. That's so frustrating with this game. And the sequel is the same as well. You've got to be online for some bizarre reason. So I thought maybe because it's so cheap, maybe you just can't go online, or maybe it's not the same game. But I can confirm it's exactly the same game. Really good. And there's quite a lot of other people playing it as well. Like, there's people like when I was level 1, like my level, and I played it, I stopped playing it basically. I got up to like level 15, level 16, and there was people at that level as well I saw in the safe houses, you know. But I just got to the point where I thought I'd played this before. Last time I played it, to be fair, I've only played it once before. It was back in my drinking days, but I kind of do remember the ending of the game, so I just stopped playing it. I thought I'd play something else. But yeah, I've had my money's worth there for £2. If you haven't played that game, I do recommend it. If you like that's one of my favourite genres. It's like tactical shooter, first or third, third person, it doesn't matter. But it's got with RPG elements to it as well. And I love the fact you can choose which missions you do next and stuff like that. You might be underpowered on some missions. But you just try it anyway, and you either get your ass kicked or it's very rewarding if you pull it off, you know. Wanted to get back into Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and it's basically because I've been feeling really down. Sometimes, like, life's tough, isn't it? Life is tough, okay? No one's ever told you. Yeah, trust me, life can be tough, and I've just had a shit week, okay? But I remember, so I was looking at my game collection. I just wanted something to chill me out and just to almost improve my mood. So I wanted an easy game to play. So I loaded this up, okay? And I wanted to replay all the campaigns. I wanted that same experience I had when I first played it, okay? I played it 2 years ago. This gives me... I bought this on on my birthday holiday. Almost 2 years ago, July, basically, okay, on my birthday. So my birthday's coming up, and I just wanted that feeling of happiness again. I know, sorry guys, if it's the most depressing video you'll watch all day. Thanks for watching, if anyone's watching. But then it doesn't let you, or unless I'm mistaken, right? Just you can select the levels, but I just wanted to play them in order, watching the cutscenes and everything like that. But the reason I don't want to start a new campaign is because I want to get that trophy of 1 billion coins. I've got something like 5 million at the moment, just over 5 million. I got a long way to go, but I didn't want to start. I don't know, maybe I should have just start again. It's all about the gameplay. I'm not really a trophy hunter. There's something about that trophy. I would love to get that trophy one day. So I played it for like a couple of hours. I wasn't really feeling it, so I uninstalled it again, okay? So then after that, yesterday morning, okay? Check this out, right? So I wasn't feeling Lego Star Wars. I played 1 round. I promised myself I'll do 1 round of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Because if I didn't do 1 round, I could have played that all day, okay? That's how much fun I'm having with that game. So I was going through my backlog, and God Eater 2... Rage Burst. I didn't know what this game was when I bought it. I was aware it's kind of an RPG. It's like to me, it looks like a early Xbox 360 or a late PlayStation 2 kind of release. That's the vibe I get from it. And what I played of it so far seems pretty decent, but I wasn't digging it at the moment. Again, I didn't know what I was playing, okay? So I'm not going to get rid of it. It's been installed. It didn't take long to install on the PS5. So it's been, I think it's uninstalled now. Now I know what it is. It's stored up there. So when I'm in the mood to play one of these kind of games, then I'll play it, you know? So, another game I thought, now in the mood to play this. Tropico 5. So it's Tropico 5 Complete Collection. Scored really well in the reviews. And I love a good strategy game, okay? But then I played this yesterday. And I thought, shall I do tutorial mode? Yeah, okay, don't rush in. I'm guilty, right? I'm just rushing into some of these games, okay? They're not knowing what the hell I'm doing. So play tutorial mode. And it's the worst tutorial mode out of any game I've ever played. It doesn't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm clicking on buildings, I'm clicking on this, and money's going down. It was, what are you going to tell me what I'm supposed to do? So that's definitely in the trade-in pile, okay? One of the worst, most disappointing games of this year. Put it that way. Okay, so I watched a video on the Wolfenstein games, okay? Someone was ranking them, okay? And then obviously when you watch one thing, that's the algorithm works, isn't it? You watch a YouTube video on one subject, and all of a sudden you say, oh, loads of them are popping up, all these other videos from years ago. So I thought, do you know what? Maybe it's because I really enjoyed Serious Sam 4. I thought, it's that kind of game, isn't it? So I thought I'll play Wolfenstein, the New Order. This is quite an early release, wasn't it, on the PlayStation 4. And I thought, I wonder how does it still hold up? And boy, does it hold up. Basically, I started playing this early afternoon yesterday, and I played it all the way through. It's the most fun. I had more fun playing it this time round than I did last time round, you know. I had an absolute ball playing that. Yeah, so I might play the sequel to this. Is it the New Colossus? But I remember that one, a bit heavy on the cutscenes. But this one, I sat down, I enjoyed the cutscenes. They don't overstay their welcome. But I think on the second one, the New Colossus, I remember almost too much, not enough action, not enough gameplay, too much on the cutscenes. And the thing I love with this, right, with Blazkowicz, when he voices his thoughts, that's such a cool, I don't know if other games have done that. So while he's doing things, he's like almost whispering to himself kind of thing, but it's in his head, isn't it? You can hear his thoughts, and there's, like for one of them, when it's, like the boy, he's got to release the boys out of the submarine. He's like, boy, it's a funny name, a funny word, isn't it? Or something like that. I thought I really appreciated those little one-liners throughout the game, you know. So yeah, absolutely great game. If you haven't played this and you're half into your first-person shooters, you know, you definitely need to add that to your collection, okay? It's not an expensive game now, but yeah, it's fantastic fun, okay? So that's what I've been playing. So it's been mainly about gaming this week, okay? What have I been watching? On Amazon Prime, I watched, is it season 4 of The Boys? I'm a big fan of The Boys, okay? And what they've done, it looks like they've done episodes 1, 2, and 3. Now, are they doing episode 1, 2, and 3 in one go for the first week? Then an episode every Thursday? Or are they going to do 3 episodes a week? I'm not sure what's happening there. First thing I noticed was how much everyone's aged. This is the one you notice, it's like Homelander's son. Of course, he's a little boy, isn't he? Because it shows how long these series, each episode probably takes months and months to make, doesn't it? But he's had like a growth spurt. His voice is dropping. It's almost distracting, off-putting almost how bad his voice is. But it's not his fault. It's just he's going through puberty, like, isn't he? It's okay. All the other, but it's definitely the weakest season so far of The Boys. It's almost like they're trying to put too many jokes. The Boys has got a really good season 1, 2, and 3 of The Boys is fantastic, okay, with the comedy. There's not too many jokes, but what I like is the gore, the blood, guts, and gore of it, and the shock value. You just never know what's coming next, kind of thing. But in this one, it's almost too forced. There's one or two moments, I won't do any spoilers, there's one or two moments I was laughing my head off because it's like I didn't expect that to happen. But it's almost, they're trying too hard. I don't know if they're running out of ideas, they've changed writers, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the way I'm feeling because I've had a really depressing week, you know. So maybe I'm the problem, not the Boys. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. But guys, if you haven't watched it, yeah, go watch season 1, 2, 3. Don't just try to get into it on season 4. There's a lot. There's a lot of story arcs going on and stuff like that. So you won't have a clue what's going on if you just go in cold, you know. And last night, thing with my shoulder, well, it's my neck and my shoulder. So try sleeping with a bad neck or bad shoulder, okay. I put a movie on to fall asleep to. So I put on Terminator. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I haven't watched Terminator for a couple of months. Put it on. Fully expecting to the planning on falling asleep. I could not sleep. It was doing my head in, okay. So I watched Terminator all the way through. And you know what? That movie has aged really well. And what I noticed as well, they don't make people like that anymore. Like, you don't see, like, an Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, he's like a freak, wasn't he? The actors these days, there won't be another Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay, because of the look. You got big muscle-bound men, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was born to play that role, wasn't he? Especially in Terminator 1. Okay, he had hardly any lines. He just played it perfect, you know? And Kyle Reese as well. What's the actor's name? Sorry, I can't remember his name. He's fantastic as well. They don't make guys like that anymore, do they? And he's perfectly cast. He's got that rough and ragged look about him. He looks like he's been living in the future, a horrible future, like every day's a war where he doesn't know where the next meal is coming from. He's got scars on his back. They don't seem to make actors like that anymore. Okay, so yeah, I really did enjoy it, you know. That's what I've been watching on Amazon Prime. On Netflix, I don't think I have actually watched, I just haven't been in the mood for it, is Ippo, the boxing anime I've been watching. Thoroughly enjoying it, but I got into a routine where basically while I'm getting ready for bed and going into bed, I'd be watching Ippo. It's about 23 minutes on average an episode. So, you know, while I'm making sure, seeing Rossi out the back and he does his business, cleaning my teeth, you know, you're only going through your bedtime routine. So because I haven't been going to bed early, because I haven't been having to get up at half past 4, I wish I got up at 5:30. Yeah, so maybe that's why. So tonight now I'll be going back to bed early, so I like my routine, see. So I'll probably carry on watching one episode a night of that. Okay, YouTube, this week's channel of the week. I found a new channel, guys. It's a New Zealand channel. I don't think I've come across any New Zealand gaming channels, okay? So this week's channel of the week is Polished Gaming. Polished Gaming. We'll tag them in the description of this video, okay? And the video is, it could have been any of his videos. It seems like it's quite a new YouTube channel, okay? The video is Game Pickups, 2nd of June, 2024. Okay, it looks like he's going for he's a hardcore collector. Okay, I'm not sure if he's collecting to play all these games, but it's so cool, right? When he's when I first started doing my pickup videos, I can't remember who it was. Someone said in the comments, maybe do the prices. I thought, would anyone be interested in how much I'm paying? So I try now when I'm doing my pickups videos to say, I got this from CX, cost me £2. I got this from blah, 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 cost me £40. Well, so I try to do the prices as well. And that's what Polished Gaming does. So he does the prices. But I have no idea of currency. It's like, oh, this cost me $200 or whatever. And it's like, how much? So to me, I'm thinking pounds. I don't know how strong the New Zealand dollar or their currency is. So it is interesting though, okay, seeing from totally another part of the planet his gaming journey, okay. He does. Oh, I did skim through. I'm gonna have a look later. So one of those videos I want to sit down and watch. One of his early videos was a games room video. Everyone loves a good games room video, but he's got two. So he's got one games room and it's stacked with games. He's got he's not far off a full Master System collection. What else? He's like obscure consoles. I think he's got Atari Lynx. He's got a good everything. It's just fun. It's like going into a game shop, okay? A very good games shop. His games room. And then he's got another room. I didn't notice a TV in that room. I thought, oh, right, okay, so how does he play the games? But then it's kind of overspilled into his bedroom. I think if I keep going the way I'm going, I've slowed down a lot now. Like my artwork is spilling out into my hallway. But if it keeps going, it might have to spill into my bedroom, which is the next room next to my games room, you know. Yeah, I thought I discovered a gem of a channel, okay? So go check it out, guys. Polished Gaming, okay? So that's what I've been playing, what I've been watching. What have I been reading? Okay, I finished Ready Player One. When I finished it last night, actually. I wasn't in the mood to read all week. Again, my depression and stuff like that. And this is reading's part of my evening routine. I like rhythm and routine in my life. So yeah, I finished it. It's a happy ending. It's kind of the ending you'd expect, but they kind of build up. It's quite unusual because, like, can you imagine, right, knowing people for years? Like, two of the characters in this have known each other, been best friends for 5 years, okay? They never actually met. They don't know what they look like. And one of them, he thinks it's a guy, his best friend's a guy, but it's not, it's a woman. But it just shows, like, online, you don't know who you're talking to. But they're still best friends. But it's best friends in the real world then when they finally meet. But then the lead character falls in love with this other girl, and it is actually a girl. He tells her he's in love with her. He doesn't know what she looks like, and he's fallen in love with her. But then right at the end, they finally meet face to face, kind of thing, and live happily ever after. Okay, so yeah, I really did enjoy. That's my second read through of Ready Player One. Okay, and I'll just show you then. This is what I've done. I wasn't going to read at all this week. But I'm going to read Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, or it's not Versus, Grand Blue Fantasy Volume 1. It's the manga. Okay, so I'm going to probably read that. That's been sitting on the shelf for the longest time. Okay, so that is everything I've been playing, everything I've been watching, and everything I've been reading. Thank you very much, anyone that stayed till the end. Love you long time. I have actually got loads of ideas. I've always got ideas for videos, okay? I have bought, it came yesterday, to cheer myself up, went on sale, see? A collection. I bought another, I'll tell you what it is then. It's the Breakers collection on Amazon. It's normally 70 quid, it came down to 50 quid. So I bought the collector's edition, it's got the soundtrack, I think it's a headband and some other cool things in there. So I'm going to do a live unboxing on that, okay? So I'll maybe do that tomorrow after work. Yeah, hope you have a good week. Hope you have a better week than I had this week, okay? Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Love you, bye.